Boom, it's revealed. We are coating the E92 M3 with Crystal Serum Light today. As you guys hopefully know if you've been following the channel, I originally had C-Quartz UK on the car. It was actually the C-Quartz 2.0. I had the PPF replaced, and I also did a full polishing video, so go check those videos out if you are interested. But this video is going to be designated to the coating application, and as I mentioned, Crystal Serum Light. So I could do many videos on exactly why I chose this coating to go with. There's a handful of reasons, but I have used this in the past. I used it a couple of times. I did buy the kit from Matt from Obsessed Garage, so it comes with the Crystal Serum Light, and then you will also put 2 coats of the Exo V4. That is going to be 3 coats total, and the instructions say pretty much when you're installing Crystal Serum Light, you can do a panel or 2 and then buff off the one you started with. So you're gonna do panel 1, go to 2, and then maybe check your first one and start buffing off if it is already drying. It's close to 80 degrees in here, so it's definitely going to dry a little sooner than if it was colder. So I will have to keep an eye on that, but it's very, very simple. I will say this coating is a very simple application. You definitely want to be careful and mindful, have good lighting, and constantly check your panels. The reason for the coating versus a wax or sealant or whatever is the Expel works much better with a coating over top of it, because Expel by itself to me feels a little sticky. So we're gonna put a coating on the whole car today, and it says actually after you do the Crystal Serum Light, you only need to wait 1 to 2 hours before installing Exo. So that's what these directions say. Online it actually says a little bit longer, but I don't want to stretch out the process any longer than I need to. So I'm gonna quit talking, and we're gonna go ahead and install this. All right guys, so this is of course after you fully polished and prepped the car. Wipe it down with something like CarPro Eraser and you'll be good to go. The car is 100% ready for the coating now. So if I can do this. I'm gonna put some on this side. Sorry about the lighting. It's very difficult to get the lighting good in this garage. Be careful about the glass. I like to go to the edge. All right, so I'm gonna show you, this side actually already looks like it's almost flashing. It looks a little like kind of wavy and stuff, where this side, I can show you this side, looks a little more smooth. So obviously the one side is a little more ready than the other. That's gonna be the key, is keeping an eye on this thing and wiping it off before it completely dries. Wow, and that wipes off really nicely. So use your master first towel, go through. And then follow up with your clean towel, just to make sure you fully level it, because that would suck. right, guys, so I'm gonna be honest with you, I slacked on the video. What happened last night was I went through all of my batteries, all 3 batteries, and both of my memory cards, and lesson to be learned is to make sure that both memory cards are fully empty. Normally I don't have an issue, but that's what happened, and I literally just wanted to finish the car. So what I ended up doing, I'm gonna give you a full recap in this clip here, was I did the regular Crystal Serum Light. I forgot how easy it was to apply. Like I mentioned, I have used it in the past, and when I used C-Quartz a few years ago on this car, I remember it's very finicky. It's very particular on temperature and all that stuff, and making sure that it adheres properly to paint. Where with this stuff, you have to pay attention as well, but if you pretty much do one panel, leave that, go to the second one, and then you go back to the first one to level the surface with your towels, you're pretty much golden. And it was almost 80 degrees in here, and that was fine. Maybe you wanna leave it a couple extra minutes, but I would say more than that, you don't need to. And Crystal Serum Light is not layerable, so you're just gonna be using one layer on this car. Definitely more than enough for one vehicle, maybe enough for 2. I had the 30-ounce bottle. I would show it to you, but I accidentally dumped over some of the product, so whatever's remaining is pointless for me to show you. But you definitely have enough for one full car, one truck, or whatever. The second thing I did, what I ended up doing was I was up really late working on this because I just wanted to have it finished. I didn't want to have dust collect on the car, so I did the Exo V4, and on Gtechniq's site and on a lot of different blogs, and lots of information points to using the V4, using 2 coats of that. So what I did was, right after the Crystal Serum Light, I had wiped that off, I went to the V4, and that was about 90 minutes later. So it says between 1 and 2 hours in the instructions. Some people say wait overnight, some people say wait 3 hours, but you know, there's a hurricane coming, and we might not have power, and we have to put up the hurricane shutter. So my excuse was I literally just needed to get this done. I wasn't in a rush, but I wanted to finish it last night. So that's why I only waited 90 minutes instead of 3 hours or whatever, because I would have been up till 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get this done. So I did 2 coats of the V4, or the Exo V4, and I didn't have very much left after that. So I might have used too much, but I wanted to make sure that I got the whole surface. So I'm gonna give you a full walk around. Guys, remember, I'm gonna insert some after shots so you guys can see, but to me it's pointless. Like, the car usually looks pretty good on camera, so I'm gonna give you a full walk around, but just keep in mind, like, don't complain if there's not the after shots. Hopefully the PPF is gonna be the biggest difference you're gonna see here. So come on with me. All right, change the frame rate so it won't be quite as jumpy. So I do have my detailing light here, but I wanna give you a quick little walk around inspection. Everything looks good. I did the trim. It feels very slick. The car feels super slick. The roof looks really good. I ended up doing a brief 2-step on the roof just because there was some you know, deeper scratching that I want to get rid of. And you know, honestly, right now this lighting probably, ooh, there's a fingerprint right there, but the lighting probably makes it look, you know, perfect, because unless you get that focused light, you're not gonna be able to see. So I did everything, and I did the door jambs as well. And you know, you're not supposed to get this stuff wet for like 24 hours. So of course the car will stay in here. I didn't wash the wheels when I did the rinse, just because you know, they were pretty clean, but they could use a little wash. Back here, as a little sidebar, this is actually, you know, worn away. You know, the paint is scraped away. It's just such a poor design. I actually bought 2 little strips of PPF to put behind the license plate frame. So I'll be doing that. That's a tip. Guys, if you have an E90 or anything like that, my input is to definitely check that on your car, because my car only has like 45,000 miles on it, and I treat it really well, but yet there's still, you know, the little scrape from behind the license plate bracket. So you're gonna get that. It's gonna wear at it, and I'm not sure if there's something wrong with the bracket. There should be some felt pieces, but regardless, I'm gonna put the PPF on there. And the black trim looks really good. I definitely, you know, did my best to paint correct it. It's always finicky, and also you look at it wrong and then it scratches. So this clear film makes all the difference. And you guys, I didn't note this. I don't remember when the memory card got full, but what I will say is I took the grills out. I mean, obviously I took the grills out, but the reason I did that was because the grills are looking pretty crappy. I'm not sure if you can see that, but they're super, here, let me show you in the light. I thought about buying new ones actually, but let's see. They're like water spotted, they're all swirled up, and they're gross. So I'm actually going to clean them and hand polish them and then coat them and then put them back in. But I didn't want to do the whole car and do the trim and do all this fun stuff and then leave the gross looking grills in here. So that's why I took them out. I'll be doing that. I'm not going to do a video on it. You guys can kind of understand. It's really just 4 bolts, pull the bumper a little bit in the front, and then you can pop the grills right out really easily. So everything looks so good. It's very slick, looks great, it's glossy, and we'll see how it holds up. Like I mentioned, I'm not very hard on the car, but I do like it to stay in really good shape. So the door handle is looking good. I tried to get the keyhole pretty good, but didn't really spend a lot of time on it. So that's it. I mean, I don't really know what else to say, guys. I'm really beat and I'm very distracted because of the hurricane. I'm filming this video because Hurricane Dorian is literally headed our way. So a little distracted trying to do the survivor mode and see if I can fit the M5 in the garage too. All right, so I think that is gonna do it, guys. Once again, thank you for watching. I appreciate you tuning in to the process on my M3. It's been so long. It's been a long time coming to get the paint protection film done, and I'm just so happy. The car is really coming together, guys. Fix this stupid camera. So I'm really happy about this. I'm gonna have to edit all this footage. I have lots of updates coming. I wanna put something on the front end of the car. If you guys haven't been paying attention, I do have plans to put something on the front. I would like to put something on the back, some sort of carbon, but so far just nothing's panned out. So I think that's gonna do it. Links are in the description. The Gtechniq Coating Kit I bought from Matt from Obsessed Garage, so thank you for that. I used the towels that he recommended because they're like $1 and you have to throw them away. So I have more technical videos about applying a coating. I'll put those in the description if you guys want a little more information. Like if you're about to coat a car, the process is very similar to what I did today. So if you want to get more information and have like a longer dialogue of explaining things, those are gonna be the videos to check out. This one was a little bit rushed, I'm not gonna lie, but I still wanted to capture this for you, and I like to do it for myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like to kind of document the process and keep up with it. It looks really good. I'm gonna have to get this out in the sun and get some really good pictures of it. And guys, comment below if you have any questions. I don't know what's next, actually. I wanna kind of like maybe refresh the plastics. I already did the muffler, I already did a couple like random things. I need to do the grills. I don't think I'm gonna video that. So I think that's gonna wrap this up for like the 50th time. Don't forget to comment below if I forgot anything. Give me a thumbs up if you are excited about the M3 progress, and let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next time.